Overlord is licensed and produced by Kodakawa Shoten, Groove and Funimation. Studios Madhouse, Networks, ATX, Tokyo MX, Sun, KBS, TVA, BS11 and MBS. Based on the works by Kugan and Maruyama. Please support the official release. Hello there YouTube, Jack here with more Overlord Season 3 Episode 13, the last episode of this season, although I don't know if there's gonna be a next one. I sure hope there is, but I don't know. Anyway, last time was freaking bloody awesome, just Ainz slaughtering the entire army of the kingdom. Well, apparently not the entire army, just 1/3 of them as a sacrifice, and then trampled the second third, and I don't even know how many or whatever escaped. Though I got some interesting comments about sort of the more extended version of stuff that happened that the anime didn't have time to get into. Like people having to quit service, even from the Empire side, because there's just PTSD, which is very much understandable when even just witnessing this whole scene. You kind of get to know how freaking powerless you are in the face of the Sorcerer King, or whatever he called himself now. And yeah, like when they ran away, apparently like some 100 soldiers got trampled to death by their allies. Just running away from Ainz, or from the little goat babies. I love it. I probably shouldn't, but I really love this. So, today, well, we have the duel between Ainz and Jaldabaoth, which isn't gonna be much of a duel. Ainz knows it, Jaldabaoth knows it, and we know it, but it's gonna be fun nonetheless. And again, I think that's sort of more strategy from Jaldabaoth there, to hoping to get Ainz sort of honor bound to not attack beyond the duel kind of thing after he defeated Jaldabaoth there. Since, you know, they met, and although he didn't know that Ainz was an undead and all that, I think he sees Ainz as an honorable person. And although this whole massacre that just happened, which was literally the episode's title, previous, might not seem like it, but oh well, I mean, he did politely stop the goat babies, so how nice of him. Anyway, again, I just think this is gonna be the aftermath, sort of cleanup of this whole war thing. You don't call it a war, you really don't. And well, then sort of just clean up stuff remaining, perhaps a little bit of setup, teaser for either a volume 4 if there's gonna be one, or just to get people to buy the novels, which it's not that unusual, you know, for shows to end with little teasers. Whoops, that's a spike there. I mean, I already do buy the novels, so I don't care, I'm gonna buy them anyway. So, enough talk. Well, let's get into this episode. In 3, 2, 1. Well, yeah, it does seem serious. Also, this is a very poor timing for jokes. See? He knows. The anime king, huh? Physically, yes. But on a power level, no. Come on, he's not gonna be... I mean, he is intimidated, probably, but not enough to back down. Well, I guess he would make for an interesting undead. Wouldn't be the first time we revive people, after all. which would also not be going back on his promise to kill him. Just. Are we even gonna do the opening? No. Just a very ominous title card, which is cool. Player versus player. Now that is interesting. I mean, I don't think they are just going for the whole idea behind PvP. You know, like two non-NPCs fighting. Or he's right there, but right now I'm just really looking forward to see, are we gonna meet another player? I mean, it is very admirable, in a way. Perhaps foolish in another. PvP, okay, it might really just be a reference to fighting some non-NPC. Well, there goes our bromance, apparently. You know, admirable still, but it's not gonna be a battle. Probably not, at least if Ainz were to go all out. There's gonna be so much Yari of this. Like, no hesitation there at all. I don't think that's all. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So, in a sense, a holy weapon then? Yeah. Can't just officially agree to this. I love how he still addresses him so respectfully. There are not that many people with shiny armor. I mean, we legitimately have a weapon that apparently can harm Ainz for once. So I forgot what all these bells kind of do. I mean, like, we had them disarm traps and discover stuff. But I don't know if he's hoping to achieve anything by using them specifically. Yeah, too bad for you. Of course you have time spells, like, why wouldn't you? Mine's just way too OP. Like, these one-hit KOs are way too OP. But again, I really admire the show for killing off its characters like this. Hmm. See, that pretty much is what I was talking about. Oh, so that explains the name here, huh? Irantel, huh? That's not even the. It's not even the entire kingdom. Like, really, just the biggest city there, right? And do these things get to stay? So in the end, all the magic weapons were still pointless. I mean, not pointless, but useless against Irons, of course. I mean, we have multiple times established that a human can not do anything against Irons. Poor guy, honestly. Yeah, he's lost it there. Poor guy thought like a couple thousand, not 70,000. He's right there. Oh, poor old man. We've got a serious bromance there. Neat. So, did he get to keep the sword then? I'm kind of hoping Shelt here shows up for some reason. Would just be nice here. Since they too got a thing going of sorts. I don't know why she would be here, but still. Oh yeah, he's dead too. By Henry the Bloody! Actually, by Lupus Regina, but not that they know that. Like, for all they know, he tried to go to the village and was killed there. Rightfully so. Because that, right there, was a hopeless situation. I mean, he already asked, so. I mean, you're playing the epic music here. And I just talked about how hopeless the situation is, and it is great to imagine that this guy has not actually given up hope. But in that sense, you don't need to show off how strong a guy is when he can wipe out 70,000 people with one hit. I mean, if you were to defeat Ainz, then you would kind of defeat Gazev by proxy, so... Not that you're anywhere near that, nor do I think it's even physically possible for you. Epic music, though. Oh yeah. The whole death flag you set up for yourself there. Now come on, it's unbecoming of a king to brood in some dark chamber. So that's the palace, but is that in Erantel? Well, I guess not. Ah, there she is. She kind of seems really carefree about all of this, in a way. Well, makes sense. Not like she really cares, right? But then again, gotta keep up the image of the Golden Princess. But seriously, you can't just make individual graves for over 100,000 people. What even actually is gonna happen with the people of Erantel? Like, is that just an empty city now? But holy shit, the music! It's even better than the usual. Oh no, they're still here. Well, you've been abandoned. I mean, for what it's worth, Ainz is a great and generous king, but for all intents and purposes, you have been abandoned. It's just the music. Oh my god. Albedo! Well, I guess she's some sort of, what do you call the position? Governor of sorts? No, I think that's actually the name, right? Or maybe not. Not intimidating at all. Yeah, no, he probably did. What a kind smile. I should not be laughing at this. This is horrible. But I have not even thought about this guy so far. So she's putting on an act here, perhaps. So is the one in the one being carried there Pandora's actor, perhaps? I guess all the Death Knights just gonna chill and watch. I mean, one of them has to be Pandora's actor, then, since we don't really hear him. I'm just getting somehow Code Geass vibes from this. Why are you still sitting there? Well, perhaps she's just hoping that they forgot about her. And you sort of get the city in return. That sort of thing. This act is amazing. I wonder if this is all Demiurge's plan, so to say. Do we even get treated to a full opening, huh? I mean, of course they're gonna be wary at first, but uh, so long nothing really bad happens. Eating can't stop, can't stop. This is also perfect, honestly. Indeed, it is. Quite unbelievable. The Overlord. I think that's kind of a callback to season 1, isn't it? This is honestly all too good. We still got a good chunk, actually. Well, okay, 3 minutes, but oh well. Definitely feels like a callback to season 1. Not word for word, but the introduction Albedo gave, at least. And just once again, the Pledge of Alliance and all that. And you even know, with this already epic opening playing in the background. Those eyes there for a second. Well, you did a plenty good job at that. Holy shit. And the story goes on. Wow, we actually playing the ending? Did not expect that. At this point, I really wonder if they have anything planned for the future, because obviously the story goes on. But it's not the first time I've seen a show end on a note like that, with really just saying like, rate the manga or the novels or something. And he's lost it too. Well, not in full. I'm not. I don't think he literally went crazy there. Kind of forgot all about the old man too. I love that visual there. That right now in the ending, honestly. But yeah, the emperor. Like, I mean, his plan went through. The world saw how dangerous. Yeah, we're all just gonna end like that, huh? How dangerous Ainzul Gon is, and really that the world has to unite against him to stand a chance. Just kind of not in the magnitude he was expecting it. I was really hoping for a season 4 teaser, but oh well. I mean, honestly, what even should I say here at this point? I think if they had, well, actually, I don't think season 2 made any statements about season 3, even though it was just 2 seasons later. Like, there were 3 months in between season 2 ending and season 3 starting. But yeah, I generally don't think there's yet any news of any sort of season 4 or movie or anything. And I can't log into my anime list. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. But yeah. Dang it, now that this is over, I have no idea what I'm even supposed to say. Boku no Hero Academia, 4th season. Not any news beyond that, and I'm pretty sure someone would already have made a page for season 4 if there was any news on it. Same for a movie, so I think this is like pretty much all we have on it. I didn't even notice. Are those the goat things in the background of the poster for season 3? That's kind of amazing. Yeah, not really anything as of right now. Maybe in the future. I certainly hope in the future, but not right now. I mean, there are, as of this moment, 13 volumes. And I think each season took up like 3. I know season 1 took up 3. I'm pretty sure season 2 took up 3. And I don't really know about season 3, but you know, following the trend, I expect it to take up 3, and yeah, we would have had to cut a lot of corners to squeeze in 4. And I know from the comments that a lot of things were skipped, so it was a bit too densely packed to be just 2, I feel like, so probably 3. Meaning we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 volumes of material right now. Which is enough, obviously, for a 4th season. Again, going with the rule of 3 here. But I feel like animes usually want to have a bit of padding at the end. Maybe this is just so that they can make a better structured story kind of thing, since they know what's going to happen further in the future than just 1 volume. So wait, actually, what's the upload, the publishing rate on those? Why did I Google anime? I want to Google Overlord. Novel series. I think 13 came out recently. Oh, well, almost recently. April 27th this year. Okay, this is... Wow, never mind. So we have pretty much one volume a year since 2015. But we had 1, 2, 3 in 2014 and 3 in 2013. My numbers are getting mixed up here. So I feel like our dear author is slowing down somewhat. I mean, I'm not an author, so I can't really blame him for any of this. This is probably really hard work. But all I'm saying is, if they intend to build up a bit of a padding at the end, then that would mean, say for example, another 3 volumes at the end, that if we're gonna keep this trend up, we wouldn't really get a season 4 until 2020, perhaps. That's just my educated guess here, and when I say educated, I mean Wikipedia researched for half a minute. I mean, I can't really say anything about this episode that I haven't said already in the beginning or during or at the end, and I can't just keep repeating how awesome I think everything is. We have the Sorcerer King Einzulgon. Now you have a capital, I think, with Erantel. I mean, maybe not a literal capital, since that would probably be Nazarick. But I don't know if he wants to... Well, the Emperor already knows where Nazarick is, so I don't know if it matters. Oh well. And there are still, you know, in the Empire, we still have that old man, sorcerer dude, who actually betrayed the Empire immediately after meeting Ainz. I kind of love how this guy really is so into his so into his research that he abandons the entire kingdom that he has served for, is he centuries old? Let's just say decades for now. Immediately. Like, no questions asked, just drop it all for the greater sorcerer. And, you know, the Emperor, I keep saying the Emperor because I forgot his name, and even then I'm not sure if I can pronounce it. The Emperor knows that he betrayed him, but I don't think he has done anything against him just yet. So he's still around. The kingdom is pretty much dead. They were already in a tough spot after the Demiurge's attack in Season 2, where they lost a lot of... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. They lost a lot of people from Erantel, and now they lost the whole city. I don't know how big the kingdom is. Actually, I have the map somewhere. Here, I'm gonna look at it later. But yeah, that was like their biggest city. Not to mention the fact that they just lost more than 100,000. I don't know the exact number. There were 240 in total. 70 died in the first attack. And a lot got trampled later. So there's that. So all in all, yeah, they're pretty much on their last breath there. I think any other nation could pretty much just take them over at this point. With a sufficient army of their own, of course, like, say, the Slain Theocracy, or something. I don't know, like the only, other than the Empire, and it's like the only other thing we know. And we even teased them with the Black Scripture in Season 2, but nothing beyond that yet at all from their place. So... Then there's the whole the dragon place, something. I forgot what exactly they do. They've just been mentioned a couple times here and there, and we saw them again in Season 2 in that episode 1. The old lady and the dragon. No real idea what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna be important later down the line. Yeah, I can't really tell just from the novel titles, so eh. Anyway, that was Overlord Season 3, and I'm definitely looking forward to, I don't know, what a movie Season 4, if there is one. I hope there is, because I want to say this show is doing pretty well for itself. Let's actually, I want to do a little quick check on the how many people even watched it according to my anime list, which is not the score, mind you. It's the number of people. There's a word for it. I just can't think of it right now. It's obviously going to be less than at first. Okay, we have about 36,000 users on this one, which in summer 2018 is probably going to fall short to Attack on Titan Season 3, but it holds second place pretty strong, I'd say. Wait, no, okay, no, sorry, the 36,000 was the number of people who rated. The total number is 136,000. A bit more. Yeah, it's a good score, although only, wow, a bit over half to what Attack on Titan Season 3 ranked in. I guess not too surprising on that front. Oh well, enough talk. Thanks for watching. Maybe check out the channel, got playlists for all the stuff I do there. So, if you stick around, until next time, see you then. Bye.